Okay, what we're looking at here is looking at a set of data, and we're going to draw another type of box plot, but we're going to see if there's any outliers, and we're going to show those a little bit differently. So we need to find our 5-number summary of minimum, Q1, Q2, Q1, Q2, Q3, and a maximum. So to find our minimum is our smallest number. Here, they're already written in order. We can see as we go up, as we read them along. So the minimum number here that we've got here is 10.2. We can say that our maximum is 16.4. So now what we've got is we want to find out our median. So we'll count up how many numbers we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So then we're saying 15 plus 1 is 16 over 2, which is 8. So median is the 8th number. It is not the number 8, it is the 8th number. So let's count up 8 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 14.6 is our median. Okay, so now what we're going to do now is find Q1 and Q3. So we're going to look at the lower half of data, and I'm not going to include the median. Some people say you include the median, some people say you don't include the median. It does change in numbers a little bit though. I'm not going to go through that. But just to show you that we're not going to include, just to make my calculations here a little bit easier. So we're going to look at our lower half of data. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers. So then we have 7 plus 1 equals 8 over 2. 8 over 2 equals 4. So we're going to look at our 4th number. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So our Q1 is 14.4. Then once again, we're going to look at our 4th number here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 14.9. So that's what we've got there. So we've got our 5-number summary all sorted out. Now, we're going to find out if there's any outliers. So to find out if there's any outliers, we've got to do some calculations. So we've got to do a lower boundary calculation and an upper boundary calculation. So the lower boundary calculation is Q1 minus 1.5 times the interquartile range. The upper boundary, I need to be there, didn't think I looked right. The upper boundary is Q3 plus 1.5 times the interquartile range. So what we've got to do, we've got to ask ourselves, what is the interquartile range? That is Q3 minus Q1. So Q3, we've got 14.9. Q1 is 14.4. So it is 0.5. So that's what we've got there. So now, lower boundary, now we just substitute some numbers. So our lower boundary is Q1, so it's 14.4 minus 1.5 times 0.5. So let me just bring up the calculator just to make sure I'm getting this correct. I see the calculator on the iPad, I'm using a different one. 1.5 times 0.5, 0.75. So we've got 14.4 minus 0.75. 14.4 minus 0.75. 13.65. So that's what we end up with there. So 13.65 is our lower boundary. Now over here we've got Q3 plus 1.5 times 0.5. So Q3 is 14.9 plus 0.75. 0.75 plus 14.9. 15.65. So that is our upper boundary. So now anything less than 13.65 and anything more than 15.65 are going to be outliers. So what we draw up our box plot again. So we're going from 10 to 16. So, or 10.2 to 16.4, right? So I'm going to go 10 to 17. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so then we draw our median, Q2, 14.6. So I'm going to put that in. So it's just after 14.5. And then rather than putting in Q1, Q1 is our median of 14.4. So we're going to go here to 14.4. And our maximum, 14.9, it should be there. Oh, sorry, our Q3 is 14.9. So we make up our box there. And then these two numbers show the extent of the whiskers. So we've got one here at 13.65. And then we've got another one at 15.65. So that's the way that goes. Now, come our outliers. We can see that any numbers below 13.65, and we've got 10.2 is, we put across for 10.2. And we can see that 15.9 and 16.4 are also outliers. So we're going to put it across there at 15.9 and another one here at 16.4 to show our outliers. So over here, what we've got is our lower boundary, Q1, Q2, Q3, our upper boundary, and anything outside that is also represented. So that's how we show a box plot with outliers.